two.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to play until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
We knew this was going to be the plan from this offense, attacking the edge, and they're able to get to the edge right here in the first series for a huge play and a big gain down the field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a gap, it's Martin. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up to the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Extra point try coming now. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Cardinals offense gets their first crack now. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Richardson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Testing the right side here. Fights through the tackler. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs up 4th. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he seeks.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
in the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you don't see that a lot. An RPO that's thrown a little bit down the field. Credit the quarterback. That's a really good decision. Wide receiver is open. Pitch and catch. Easy completion.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but forced down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back makes the catch, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And now they'll set up for the point after. It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. This is exactly what makes this tight end one of the best tight ends in America. You can get him the ball in space, and he's able to make people miss. His athleticism is off the charts.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up with a first down at the 41.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Here comes the rush. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch in space. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw and the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it, but now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
On the run, it's Brown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That's a good start to this drive. And as a quarterback, you got to understand, there is a ton of time. You only need a field goal. There's plenty of time to get into field goal range here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's reeled in. It's Becker. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Makes the catch. It's Marsh. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Catch made on the right side. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. To the air, it's Hoover. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
He's got it right near the end zone. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
If you're the offensive play caller, you've got to know if you've got a 4th down in your pocket or not. So the head coach has got to be communicating to his offensive coordinator whether he has 2 downs to score or if this is it. If this is it, it's got to be a throw. If not, maybe they run the football.
And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And that one's straight down the middle. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
What a drive for this offense to go down and tie this ball game up. Now less than 10 seconds, likely going to overtime. It all comes down to this kickoff. This kickoff team, you better go down there and make a tackle.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, you got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive, keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
It's up and good. He's got the field goal to put him up 3 here in overtime. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. To the air, it's Hoover. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Texas A&M Aggies. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He knows that there is a lot of motivation behind this game. A Big Ten SEC showdown always gets people talking about bragging rights, particularly because the Big Ten has won the last 3 national championships. They want to make sure that they're showing up and showing they are the big kids on the block right now. We'll see if the SEC team can respond here today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense comes on the field first today. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
Chris, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That is poise under pressure. He knows he's about to get hit, and he gets that ball off just in time, and he does it in an accurate fashion for a completion. I feel like defensively you did everything right, but the quarterback makes the offense right on the opposite side.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here. You've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3 in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass pass rush gets home.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offensive line has to step up and produce as they've done throughout the season. Joe, all the talk is this is going to be a line of scrimmage football game, so it's on them.
And they wouldn't want it any other way. You talk to these 5 guys up front, man, they love the idea that the identity of the offense is resting in their hands. And you're right. They want to go win the trenches. If they're able to do that, they've got a great chance to win today.
Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
That's a good aggressive call by this defense. Chris, it's 3rd down, and rather than just sit there and react to what the offense gives, they are the aggressor, and they get after the quarterback, they get into the backfield, and they really create that incompletion and a chance to get off the field.
And they'll kick it away here. Field it at the 25. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. scanning the field. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, they get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to him, and they create the stop.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out of the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Across the 40. He's got room to run. Look out. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their 3rd and final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a great throw and catch. This quarterback and wide receiver are attacking down the field, and now they're set up in the red zone. As a defense, you've got to force a field goal. If they can do that, it's going to be a huge win for this defense.
The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. And the pressure's on. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Now they're set up for the PAT to give themselves a 1-point lead heading into halftime. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Richard. And an opening here. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Gonna run it. It's Richard. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Hoover. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Five-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quick throw to the left. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage, and I know it's tough to bat it away when you're going to the big tight end, but watch him elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. Working clock with the ground game. He's got space. And now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Keeps it 1 more time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I'm impressed with this defense and their ability to stay sound against these option plays. We knew that the point of emphasis was going to be stopping the quarterback in the run game, and here they're able to do that. Great job by these guys not getting faked out, putting themselves in conflict, just playing assignment sound football, now bringing up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. For our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Ollie Rowe worked at the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Ollie?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Ollie. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Rebels offense will have the football first here. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Cook. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Gun now on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Haas. The Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Look out, he's got open space. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets it up now 2nd and 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Lacy. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The Rebels are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver grabs it. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
He keeps it. QB draw. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. He's a young receiver that's earned the trust of his quarterback and really all of his offensive teammates. His career's off to a great start.
Chris, it feels like every single year we've got these young players around the country ready to step in and contribute at the wide receiver position. This is no different than that. I just think that high school football has prepared these guys, in particular on the outside, better than ever.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the #1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that. But you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
On the ground, it's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, you know what they say. Ball security is job security. Cannot put the ball on the ground like this. This running back, he's going to have to change his mindset moving forward.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. And the Tide will now spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Coming after him. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. Miller's going to wrap up the first first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. QB keeper all the way. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
To throw, it's Russell. Catch made on the left side. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Lindsey. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Grab behind the line, it's Jenkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you know, as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on 3rd and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Hill. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Now the pass rush gets home.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled to get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Here comes the rush. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
What a clutch kick by this kicker. Ice in his veins, and now they lead in this ball game in the 4th quarter. That's a good offensive series, enough execution to put yourself in scoring range, and he buries it. I tell you, that was a great kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Sees an opening. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's the running back in the flat. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot. The quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama will spend its 2nd time out here. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make everybody right with his legs. He takes off, and he's able to produce a big play down the field and continue to move the chains.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the time will now use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Alabama. They take the lead in the final minute.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Now we'll wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Georgia Bulldogs. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver. And then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. So Miami's offense comes out for their first possession today. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Defense all over that 1st down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. They're trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Quarterback operating an empty set. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down.